channel. So today's video is a really exciting one because I will be kind of like organizing my whole laundry room. If you guys saw it before, you probably have. I don't know if you have seen the walls before, but we didn't have any type of storage in there except for this little shelf that I had. And since we've been stuck in the house, I had my dad doing some work, so he actually put up a couple of shelves for me to organize stuff in the laundry, and also to have a little bit of space in case I needed to hang some clothes. So he put those up. It is a total mess, so I want to organize it. I ordered some bins online to kind of like make everything more organized and make it look prettier. So I really want you guys to see what I do with this space. Again, it's nothing crazy. We just put up 2 shelves, but kind of just want to show you what it looks like. I'm going to be organizing that, and then we're also going to be making white chicken chili. Super excited. I got a recipe from Pinterest. I've never done it, but I have everything to make it, so I figure why not. So we'll be making that together, and yeah, that will be today's video. If it's your first time watching, I'm Julie, my daughter is Penelope. I am a single mom, and during quarantine my parents are here. They live in Florida, but they're visiting and they got stuck with us, so we've just been doing little projects around the house. I vlog a lot. I do cooking videos, try on hauls, beauty videos, anything pretty much you could think of. I try to do DIYs. So if you are not subscribed yet, I hope you do, and comment down below if you are new. And to all my new followers, hi guys, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys are having a good time with us during quarantine, and I hope you are also staying home safe and healthy. So subscribe, don't forget, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more of these videos. I am also making some changes in my bedroom because it's a disaster, so let me know if you want me to share that, and also this little loft area I have on my 2nd floor. So if you guys would like to see what I do with those rooms, comment below and give this video a thumbs up. So without further ado, let me show you what my laundry room looks like. So this is her real life. I don't know why there is a cake mix in there, but there is. And these are the shelves that we put. So these were really inexpensive from Home Depot. That one has a little place where you could hang some clothes. But this is what this looks like. The only storage space I had before was that shelf. So yeah, it's pretty messy in here. So I'm gonna be organizing it. Here I have a place to hang coats, and then just again mess up there. And here's where I keep Penelope's stroller. So yeah, we'll be doing that today. So let's go ahead and kind of empty everything out. I'm gonna put stuff on this basket, and then we will get to it. Okay, so I started by emptying out the room, just getting everything out of here so we have a blank space to start. But we're actually gonna start cooking right away just because everybody was hungry, so I just figured I would just start cooking and then just finish fixing everything after. So let's go ahead and jump into today's recipe. So let's start by showing you what we will need. This recipe, I guess, is from Pinterest, but because my mom has some food restrictions and stuff like that, I am going to be switching a couple of things up or not adding some stuff. So let's just start with what we need. As far as produce, you need an onion, some garlic, some fresh cilantro. Then I have 2 cans of cannellini beans, some olive oil, low sodium chicken broth or chicken stock, garlic powder, oregano, cumin, salt, pepper, and then we have some frozen corn, sour cream, and it calls for Monterey Jack, but all I have is mild cheddar, so that's what I'm going to be using. It also calls for green chilies, can of green chilies, but I'm not going to be using that just because we don't like anything spicy, and also shredded or cut up jalapeno, but we're not going to be using that either. And of course you're going to need some chicken, and I am using 3 chicken breasts, boneless chicken breasts without skin, and then tortilla chips of your choice. So let's go ahead and get this party going. Okay, so this soup is so simple. The only thing that you actually have to chop up is an onion, and a small onion. So I didn't do this whole onion because it was pretty big. I did about 3/4 of it, or maybe just a little bit more than half, but all you have to do is just chop it up, and you're gonna go ahead and put it in your pot with some olive oil and just fry it up until it's nice and golden, and then you're gonna go ahead and add the spices. Your onion is golden brown, you're gonna add a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of oregano, and half a teaspoon of cumin. Then you're gonna add your chicken that you cut in thirds. So once you have your chicken in there, you don't need to let it cook or anything in there. You're gonna go ahead and add your 5 cups of chicken broth. So I only had this box of chicken broth, which was technically 4 cups, so I just added 1 cup of regular water. And you're gonna go ahead and season that with salt and pepper to taste. So just adding some salt and pepper to taste. So once you season that and you have your chicken in there, you're gonna bring it to a simmer and let it cook for about 10 minutes. Or you could just check when the chicken is ready. You're gonna go back in and take out the chicken, put it aside so you could shred it with either 2 forks or with your hands. I just put it in the fridge to cool off, and while that happened, I just went ahead and rinsed and cleaned my beans so I could add them to the soup. So once your beans are nice and clean, you're gonna add them to the soup, and you're also gonna add a cup and a half of corn, whatever corn you want. You're just gonna dump that in there, and then you're gonna go ahead and shred your chicken and add that to the pot as well. So once you have your chicken, your corn, and your beans in there, you're gonna go ahead and cover this back up and let it cook for about 10 minutes. Then you're gonna come back, you could taste it, you could add any extra seasonings if you want, just to taste whatever else. I added a little bit of more garlic powder and some cumin, and then that's pretty much it. Your soup is done. The last thing we need to do is add some sour cream, but other than that, the soup is pretty much done. Once I let that simmer for about 10 minutes, I went ahead and added my sour cream. And you're gonna let that cook in there. Mix it. This looks good. So this is what the soup ended up looking like. I think it's ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate it, put some good toppings on it, and we're good to go. Okay, so to finish off this dish, I added some chopped up cilantro. I love cilantro, and this gave it such a good taste. You could crush up some tortilla chips. I had these blue chips, so I just went and crushed those. You sprinkle some cheese, and then the last thing I added was some fresh avocado. And let me tell you something, it was so good. My dad had made some rice too, so we had some rice on the side. You don't need to have rice, but it was absolutely delicious. We all loved it, and it was so easy to do. So let me know if you guys try it out. But yep, that was the food portion of this video. Now we're back to the laundry room. I'm gonna go ahead and finish emptying everything out, and then we're just gonna get organizing. So once I had everything out and I vacuumed, I just went ahead and used this Clorox cleanup to clean the top of the washer. There was a couple of like marks or stains that I wanted to get rid of, and also it's good to disinfect, you know what I mean? So I just sprayed some of that, let it sink in a little bit to take off the stains on top of the washer, and then meanwhile I just moved everything away from this shelf and then we're just gonna go ahead and wipe everything down. So once I got everything wiped down, I'm gonna go ahead and start playing around with my containers. All these containers are from Target. This one I had found a while ago at Target's dollar spot one day. It was like 50% off. It's for like a garden. It says something about growing a garden, but I thought it would be perfect for this. So I had gotten that a while ago. And then the other little bins that you're gonna see are from Target. I got them online. It came in a set of 3. So the smallest one here I'm using for my little German chamois. And then I am putting all these like little nets that I use to wash bras and undergarments or delicate things in the washer. So I figure I would just put everything that I need to do wash up here, and then some of these bigger containers that are just kind of like to refill the smaller containers, I'm gonna go ahead and set them here. They used to just be on the floor, so much more organized. So then I am back to this little card which I've had for a while. I'm gonna try to find one like it and link it, but I got this one from Home Goods. I've had it for years and it's just a good little card to have, but I just needed more room. But here I'm just putting all the other random stuff that need to be here. I have some more clothes detergent, my cleaner for my washer. I have Clorox wipes pretty much in every room in the house now. And then at the bottom I just went ahead and put like my iron and lint rollers.
But I have to stay afloat. It's not easy. Be a person you don't want.
Okay, so this little area just started getting filled up with a bunch of random stuff. I have like some food here. I have some like extra towels, so I really wanted to empty this out. There was tons of like random things here, empty boxes that I have no idea why I would even save up there. It was just dumb. And then here I used to hang clothes, but I just been putting coats there. But now that winter's pretty much done, I would just bring these coats up to my attic. I have like a hanging rack there, and then I would just leave this space to either hang clothes if I need to, even though I already have the other shelf now, or I would just put like sweatshirts and light sweaters for both me and P. Okay, so I decided to end up using this space as a little more room for food because my pantry is pretty small. So I just went ahead and put the extra waters and juice boxes, juice bags here, also plastic plates and cups. So pretty much just a little bit of extra storage for food and things like plastic dishes and stuff like that. These used to be in the little shelf area where I have the coats, so I just went ahead and took them out of the box, and I am just gonna go ahead and use this bin so they stay nice and organized and you really can't see the mess. Okay, so this last bin I'm gonna use to store everything that I use for tie-dyeing. I've been tie-dyeing and just bleaching a lot of clothes recently, so I just wanted to keep all of my tie-dyeing stuff in one bin. So I'm putting it here, and this is not gonna stay here forever, but because I've been doing it every other day and then just random days, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here and put it aside. But other than that, we pretty much have everything organized. So the last thing I'm doing is just kind of wiping this down and putting a couple of little pictures that I wanted to hang on the wall, and we will be pretty much done. Here is the final result. This is what the final product, this is what it looks like. As you could tell, there's clothes in the dryer as usual, but this is how it turned out. Oh my god, what a difference. This is so relieving that I got rid of all the junk that was in here and everything is nice and cleared up. So as you could tell, this shelf up here has, so pretty much this one is like a metal, okay, sorry about pee. This is like a metal one, so I put everything that we use on a regular to wash here. Have detergent, softener, I have the kind of like OxyClean gel for stains, and then Penelope's beads, and then I have extra ones in the back. These are extra bottles to fill up those. Here I have some like little nets and stuff to put my bras and delicates in the washer. I hung up that picture there, which I love. It looks super cute. And then on this shelf I have stuff for the floor, the Swiffer pads and the wet Swiffer things, extra towels. These are for messes and stuff like that. Here's where I could hang some clothes if I need anything to dry, so I would just put some hangers here. And then down here in this little cart I have pretty much everything else. My iron and lint rollers at the bottom. Here middle, this is my dad's to like do his shoes, but I have some OxyClean, the thing to clean my washer, these things to dye eggs. I use it for like other activities with P, and then my little thing to water my plants. And then up here I have some borax, I have the extra cleanup, the Clorox cleanup. This is to iron, some Clorox wipes, I have them all over the house, and then some dryer sheets. I know dryer sheets are not good, I'm gonna be switching to like the balls, but for now that's good enough. And then here I had gotten that from Target a while ago. It was like $2.50 on sale. I had that from Target a while ago, and I actually had that arrow forever, so I just decided to hang it. But that is it. Oh, I have my bucket for my mop over there, but that is it, guys. This is how it ended up looking. I am so, oh, let me show you this side. So here I still just have the stroller and an extra little shopping bag, my ironing board, coats. I will be bringing these up to a little hanging rack I have in my attic, because it's not as cold anymore, and I'll probably just leave here that like for light sweaters and sweatshirts for me and P. And then up there just decided to leave that space for extra food and like extra things for the kitchen. So I have some little waters that I got in for her birthday. We have an extra soda, we have some bag juices, like juice bags. Okay, and then I have some extra paper plates and cups. And yes, I'll give you some in a second. And that's it. But yeah, this is how everything turned out. I'm so happy I got this done. So nice and clean and organized. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some motivation to clean a room in your house or make delicious dinner for everyone. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more. See you in my next video. Bye.